Okay, introducing the VolMomentum scalper. It provides a lot of signals, and the way we're going to use this is if we go into the settings, I'm actually finding that the New York 8 till 9 is better than the default setting. New York's a little bit dodgy because of the equities that kicks off at 9:30, and there's always a lot of volatility. But you might have to change that, just play around. But anyway, you got three sessions. This thing is going to pick up the initial balance first hour. Asia is 19 to 20, London is 3 till 4, and New York, well, we'll see how we go. To come down the bottom, and you want to show the breakout signals, the V on the chart. It may not, if you just scroll back, you might not see the signals. I've been running this on replay, so that's why I can see signals. So you're going to have to play it on replay, but essentially what this is about is it tracks the, let's just run it from back here and I'll show you. This is the Asia Open, and there's a whole bunch of criteria that has to be met for the signal to fire. So with the Asia Open, I'll just get rid of all the drawings. You've got this is the initial balance, and it's already on there now. So we were using the custom range high-low, and you can hang on to that if you like. All right? But the momentum scalper is gonna give you that. So what we're looking for is, remember I talked in my last videos about the volume. So this is integrated with the volume profile. The volume profile, we're looking for the breakout of the cluster. I'll just run this. We're looking for the breakout of the cluster. 5 times, that'll do. Let's see what happens. The cluster break. And we want the signals when after the cluster breaks. All right. So I'm going to have to talk to my developer because it's giving us a signal. It needs to wait until the previous date point of control is cracked as well. Fair enough. We're getting the signal a bit early, so that's a bit of a bug we need to sort out. Anyway, the idea is you've got the yellow shaded zone is the volume profile, value range, and this is a breakout of value when it goes into price discovery. So we're going to look at the scalping. I'm on a 5-minute chart, so I'm going to look to sell. I mean, and you know, if it pulls back, whatever, the first signal here, and stop above the. You've got the trend channel for the stop loss. So you've got these red dots. You can go with that, or you can go a little bit wider if you want to. Okay, the red dots will guide you. And I'm looking for a 1R target to take partial profit. This is scalping. The markets are incredibly volatile, and they can turn around on you at any moment. There's also stop runs and whatnot that we've got to be dealing with. And the idea with this indicator is that it helps to avoid false signals as much as possible. Anyway, at 1R, you close 50, maybe 60%. I don't mind closing 60, and then just pull the stop loss down, halfway through here if you like, just a little bit, and trail it. All right? And then at some stage, this is going to run, and this will, because we're looking at the breakout of the volume profile as it goes into price discovery. Now, a lot of the times it's going to break out of the volume profile and pull back into it. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of signals. So the idea is we take the first signal, and then once we've closed 50%, and that's secure down here, we can look to get involved in the second signal. So we open up another trade, go with the dots, and away we go. So we'll just run it. Okay, all right, that was a bit of a stop run. Look what happened, see that? Fair enough. That's why I'm saying grab your 60% at 1R. So that one worked. It's 2 profitable trades. 60% at 1R. Stop loss, leave it where it is if you like. Because if it gets taken out, as long as you've taken 60%, that should be okay. Because the benefit of this is at some stage this does go into price discovery. So at the moment this is wiggling back and forth through the volume profile. And but yeah, at some stage it's gonna break and it's gonna go for it. So you've closed 2 of these, 60% at 1R. Looks like you might have got taken out on that spike up. Okay, so that's still in the money. So we go again on the next signal here. Stop, I would go above that previous high. Go for that 1R target. So you've closed 60% on that as well. because what we're looking for is when it does run. And, just go for broke with that. Anyway, we'll just keep going. Oh, and there's another thing we can do with this, and look at that manipulation. This is wild, guys. Look at it. Look at that. That's what we're up against. Anyway, that's fine. The other thing that you can do with this is then you introduce the VWAP, and you want the combination of two signals. You've got to have the V and the VWAP cell. So if you do that, and you only stick to that, so when you see two signals, you got two here, take that one. You've got both signals here, take that one. There's your 1R reached and the rest, right? You got these guys, but you don't have the volume momentum. Yeah, you might want to take that. But I'm looking for a combination of, so what this is, oh yeah, here we go, look. So this is a combination of the VWAP cluster break with these signals and the volume profile cluster break with these signals. Now, they're not all going to be profitable, but I think it's just going to give you an incredible edge. I would just pull my stop loss, give it a little bit of room, maybe. Well, the red dots are here. Let's see what happens anyway. And, you're taking your 50% off at 1R. I mean, that's already in the money, that one. Hang on, hold on, right. Well, that's 1.7, 1R. Oh, well, okay. Oh, see this dot here? That's also telling you that you might want to consider taking profits, because look at the pullback, right? That's coming off the trend channel. Trend channel gives you the stop, and it gives you this as well. Anyway, and look, see, we've got the volume profile cluster, we've got the VWAP cluster, and it's starting to move. So you would obviously probably run with that, but then again, you're heading into the New York session open, so that could be a little bit scary. But there's 2R. So far, so good, right? So we've made money with all of this so far. We just keep running it. And I'm really looking for that combination, the two signals together. And I mean, look, you can take that. It's not as strong a signal as getting the volume profile, the VWAP cluster as well. So these two are the signals together that I highly recommend. If you like what you see, and this is a break, this is the New York session. So you've got this break here. You can run with that. Nice. Okay. Just keep going and just see how it unfolds. So, I mean, and then look, as you close 50%, open the next one. So we're getting the conditions being met all through. We've got this signal here. Hold it right there. Hold it there. See the cell. This is the volume. Okay, volume. This is the VWAP cluster and the volume profile cluster. So we short. But the thing with this one is this is where it's starting to get away from VWAP, that distance there. And at some stage, it's gonna spike back into VWAP. So just understand, like, the further away you get from VWAP, the higher the risk that this thing turns around on you. Anyway, we'll just keep going. And I like the combination of these two signals together more than anything. Okay, so but we don't have the other signal. You got to wait for the other signal. Don't just take that sell signal on its own. So if that sell signal fires, here's the other signal here. So you go in on that signal, and 1R, you've already secured 60% of your position. And as I said, just go for broke with that. All right, away you go. Yeah, okay, there's profit down in here. You might want to close it at that point. Now, you'll see that the volume profile is moving. This is because it's based on volume. Okay, it follows traded volume. See sell, and you've got, well, actually, this is a pullback into the higher the volume. I've talked about this. You've got the volume profile, value area high and low. That's sell. That's an awesome signal. Now, there are other signals with this, and I don't want you to get too overwhelmed with it. But if you open that up and go down here, you've got the fade signals. This is fading, and I hope it's okay because we've just had it back from the developer. Yeah, you're looking for the red fade, not the green fade. So if we're in a bearish trend, you want the red fade. It's a red F. There's a red V and a red F. All right, don't take the bullish fade back. Only take the bearish, because it's trending down, pull back, and it fades. It hits the high of the volume profile value area, and then it fades back into it. That's when you can get short. Anyway, I'm just going to have a look at these breakout signals to start with. I'll just take that out. That's the F for fade. and just keep running it. Yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of time on this, guys. It's there's a sell. We've got these V's and we've got this sell. So I would most likely run with that. Short, well, on that first red candle, 1R reached. But let's see what happens here, because this is the, there we go, stop there. That's where you sell. You're short on that there. 1R reached. Okay, so you're just looking for that 1R, 60% close, because there you go. There's that spike back that I told you about, back into VWAP. And is that today, is it? Or have I just, oh, okay. Yeah, all right. You're going to get, it's trending, and then all of a sudden it spikes back. There's another short. Sell on the V. 1R takes 60%. And like, you know, the thing is, these, you're still in these trades, and you could be trailing all that down. Every one of these, and like once you close 60%, open the next one. Close 60, open the next one. You know, don't wait for the sell signal, the two sell signals to come together. Take this one, close 60%, then open another one there, you know, very shortly thereafter. You've closed 50% or 60%, there's your next one. All right, so you just continue to open these, and these back in here are in profit. It's going to be an interesting time ahead. All right, just keep running it. So I want to see how these shape up. Okay, you got to sell, but you don't have the V, so you don't take that trade. You got to have both signals after. This is the New York Open. All right, you want them fairly close together. That's a sell. Okay, we'll grab that. I mean, that could turn around here, but well, depending on your stop loss, yeah. Well, if you're going to go with the red dot, that's it there. Okay, there's your 1R, maybe. Yep, just touched on this candle, just. So, you know, red dot, stop loss. Okay, if you go with a wider stop, you're going to miss out on that 1R. The stop, you'll see there's a red dot right to the left of my mouse, right there. Anyway, and understand that, see how far away we are from VWAP? Understand that at some stage it's going to look to turn around and come back to it. We'll just keep going. Right, there's another one, but we need both signals. Hold it there. What does that look like? Short. Okay, stop above. It's pretty good, guys. This one's a little bit far away from the sell signal, but anyway, I like them a little bit closer together. And you're also starting to veer away from this guy as well, a fair way away from that. So it's going to come. It's going to look to come back to that. You know, I mean, look, if you took that one. If you're going to go with the stop loss on the dot, okay, so let's just say you took that. That's the red dot there. Okay, so maybe that one got taken out. That'll happen. Fair enough. Let's keep running it. See what happens. But, I mean, most of them are going to be pretty good, I think. A lot of the false signals are going to be eradicated, most of them. All right, so there's a buy, but we don't have two signals, so don't touch it. Right, is it going against the trend? Where's the trend? The trend track multi. Trend track multi's bearish, see? So you probably don't want to get involved with that. You want two signals to kick in, guys, so you just ignore all of that. I don't like the word buy and sell. I really don't. Like, I mean, I don't want you to take that literally. It's just telling you that there's a VWAP cluster that's been taken out. But we're going against, see this white one? This is bearish. You can see where my mouse is, so you don't want to go against that. And here we go, look. We're looking for when the signals kick in. I mean, just wait and see what happens. Here we go, stop. Right, there you are, see that? So we go short on that first signal. We don't have the VWAP cluster for some reason. I don't get that, but that's your 1R. Okay, there's your dots. Just go there. There's 1R. That's 60% secured, profitable. And you can move your stop loss down a little bit and hold it there. Go in with another trade, right? So you can do that. All right, now you can go in on that next signal there. Anyway, look, this is available if you like what you see. This sell signal now. This is the US, the New York Open. So you want to think twice about opening a trade too close to that. I want to see another V after the New York Open. Because this is going to, see what it's doing, it's painting another initial balance range here. And I know it's set to 8 till 9, which I'm not entirely, I got to revisit the New York, I've got it set to 8 till 9. The default is actually later than that, but there's a ton of liquidity that gets pumped into the market around 9:30 with the equities. So New York's a little bit tricky, but I found that 8 to 9 actually worked out better than delaying it. So that's your. So you got your sell here. You would take that first signal there. Stop above, right? 1R. Take profit. That's already secured. Stop loss then comes down a little bit so that if it gets taken out, if you take 60% off that, you're in the money. So, and then follow it down. New York session gives us a little bit. You got a blue dot, right? That's where you could actually close that trade if you wanted to. So that's coming off the trend channel. That's our take profit signal. So that was quite nice. It's 4R. Can't complain about that too much. And I mean, you can also be adding, like as soon as you close 50%, just open the next one on the next red signal. Let's keep going with it. Yeah, so look, access is available. This is there's a launch special. Don't take that. We wait for both signals together. A launch special, and there's free 7-day trial. Hang on, hold it there. There's a free 7-day trial. All right, so you can try it 100% free. And if you like what what you're getting, there's your 1R already. It's only $29.95. Just go for the silver plan. You don't need the gold plan unless you want to connect to the gold EA, and that's something else, right? But you take your partials and then you follow that down. I'm trying to fault it, guys. So far, I mean, it's these two signals, right? So as soon as you close 60%, maybe if you want to open another one, go for it. That second one might get taken out, right? Yeah, well, there's a sell signal. You could take these, like once you've secured the 60%, go to town on that next one. There's another one, 60% secured. This one here, that one. Okay, then you got this one here. That's 50% secured. Look at that. So, and these are all in the money. And the thing is, if this thing runs, it's going to be Christmas. All right? Maybe it doesn't. It pulls back. Fair enough. No problem. All right, that's it. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we got. This is the Volume Momentum Scalper. It's now available. It's on, when you join, you go to VWAP, click on Gain Access to the Indicators. Show you that. When you join in VWAP, you'll go, you click on the TradingView, and then up there there's a link, Gain Access, and instantly this will be available for you on your TradingView. Now here's the thing. If you open a Fusion Markets account, I'm just going to scroll down here and show you this. Where is it? Hang on. No, it's not there. Fusion Markets. If you open a Fusion Markets account, if you open a pro account with Fusion Markets, just let them know that you're a professional investor, you get a free TradingView subscription. That's cool. Anyway, join VIP. Here it is here. Scroll down, and you only need that unless you want me to connect you to the Gold EA. This is for a free connection to the Gold EA, providing that you subscribe to the gold level, and that's $49.95. So, I mean, that's just ridiculous value. Okay, this is all here it is, look, launch special. Scalp Master, this is all part of this Scalp Master series of indicators. You can just go for the silver, go for the 7 days, and then if you want more, then you can also cancel that and go for the, the gold level if you want. But, and then after that, it's only $29.95. Grab it before it goes up to $49.95, because it's just been launched today. And let's see. Oh, I've got some signals coming in. All right, euro dollar. Oh shit, I missed it. Should have just grabbed that. Right back up in there. London session. Yeah, I want to grab it. And if it pulls back up into here, actually, here's the thing. Look, quite often, more often than not, you'll find that it'll pull right back up into the initial balance range. So you could set up another alert here to get it. Don't chase that. Get it on the pullback. And we've got a pound dollar as well. We've got have we got both signals? We do. Might take that trade. See how we go with it. Pound dollar Europe session. I've got to get out of replay. Hang on, guys. Trade. Fusion Market 0 account with 0 spread. Perfect for scalping. That's getting away on me as well. Would have liked to have gotten in up in here. Really like to see if that pulls back. All right, so if I take out this, there's the signal there. See, that would have been the entry point there. Yeah, it's not far off it. Oh, it's right there. Let's just go. Just take it, see how we go. It's taking me too long to get used to the tight stops. Bad habit of these wide stops. Short. Going to go, and look, if you're testing this out, here's the thing. go with this 0.01 lots, risk $1.60. It's peanuts, right? Just run that, and I don't know what I've done here. I've messed up somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. 0.01 lots. Oh, that's pulled right back. It's there. I'm going to go above there. Okay, I go a bit of a wide stop, but anyway, let's just run that and see what we get. 0.01, $1.60. Okay, that's what I want you to do, guys, if you're going to be testing this out. Oh, okay, did that. That's cool. That's not a lot of risk, right? So the thing, when you do this, 0.01, when you're running a test like this, oh yeah, and understand the risk is real. Okay, that's fresh. All right. The higher time frame is 4 hours bullish, so we're going against the trend. So you might want to reconsider. You might want to think, well, I'll run with that higher time frame. And then you can take it next level if you like and analyze it further, have a look and see where things are at on the HTF. What's the daily look like? Just out of curiosity. Interesting stuff. So $1.60, yeah, 1 hour is $1.60 gained. Okay, that's stop. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's actually quite a tight stop. Yeah, look at the momentum behind it. That's nice, isn't it? Really sweet. All the signals coming in. So to set the alert, just go 3 dots, add alert. And what I've done is I've gone Fusion 0. I've picked up everything. And you've got to go down to bullish or bearish break and look at all this stuff after it. POC, PDC, VA, HVAL, IB, bullish or bearish break that. Once per bar close. And app sound and blah, blah, blah. And create, I've already done it, so won't do it again. Okay, that's moving quite nicely. All right, guys, jump on board and enjoy this journey with us. I'll be doing daily mentorship videos. In fact, I've been letting everyone know already. Here's, where I'm posting my trade ideas and blah, blah, blah. And daily mentorships going in here. Look at all this educational stuff on volume profile, on VWAP, on fading the VWAP, you name it. This is, honestly, I'm looking at pulling a stop loss down and taking partial profits there. You can't with 0.01. Anyway, hope you have a great day, guys, and see you in VIP. Enjoy.